Alright, back again. Obviously, we're not just going to give up. We're going to keep bashing our head against this until we get it. I've examined my list of notes again. I found one thing, one channel not fully explored. So we need to go get a curious hunch, which we may already have, right? No, we already have it. Alright, we have to go do a moth recipe. So let's go do that right now. I noticed that there was a point where I had a little bit of play left. So let's go look and see if we can play there. No. I guess St. Trinto. Tentrito is my favorite for moth. The moth is poor. And I put in the curious hunch. Gives me 6 moth. And now I need to put in not catwink, none of that. So I need to get up to 10 moth. Which means up with the skill menu again and finally my biggest moth. Make a revelation? Really? I don't want to use this one because it doesn't have anything more. But that's 11 moth. Let's grab a drink. And that does give Azamel. Look at that. Azamel. And we go over and we look at our shelf of stuff we don't really care about. Azamel. Silver ink that can only be made and used in dreams. Huh. Can this be done with any other moth skill? It's 10 moth. It makes a name day riddle. What else can we do? Again, name day riddle. We should probably work on that just to see what happens. But working at 15 moth is going to be quite difficult. That does not work. Should also kill Shami the Wolverine is written in thread, not ink. Not a great ink, but a great weave? Should also check out the name day riddle, but not the end of the day. There's a pale mommet. There's just stuff undiscovered here. But it's not this. Alright, we're gonna give it an egg and see what happens. Do I still have an egg? Where's that viper egg? Right there. No. We will try. St. Tentrito is quite annoyed that I left. But it's okay. You can stay that way. Alright, so we have surgencies and emergencies. And then we also put in curious hunch. We put in egg. No? The egg won't go. Oh, we should probably do this in the kitchen. And also I'm putting the Leathy on the shelf. I give up. I'm defeated by Leathy. And the catwink also goes on the shelf. Also defeated by catwink. However, the egg comes with me. And we go to the kitchen. Yes. And the egg goes there. But I don't think I can put the rest of everything. Needs food, or egg, or brewable. I put food that is moth aligned? That's a no. That's a no. This is not a no, and it's moth aligned. So we found the proper place. I am definitely the proper person. Chimeric larva. Hatch an eyeless larva pulsing with moth potential. Alright, we're gonna see where this one goes, right? Alright, we have to. Alright, in other news, we're going to play with the forge. Oh, where is the big forge skill I had? No, not big enough. Transformations and liberations to make iotic essence and ornament exultant. So we have to see what else this can make, right? We can't just leave it. And it's again moth. Fortunately, I don't have much moth. And unfortunately, again, I don't have the forge memory up. So let's go get that. We're going to try to characterize the forge today. I have no good ideas on how to get this last ink, so I'm here just trying everything, essentially. Without any particular favor towards anything, just see what happens. Getting a chimeric larva seems like it might be a good idea. Interesting to see where that goes. Now we have our forge Newman. We go to the forge. We forge all the forge that a forge could forge. Then, as I recall, where's the kerosene? Just spike this all to the hilt. We're not necessarily making anything right now. We are acting like we are for research purposes. Alright, bitter black salts. We'd get some wire. Alright. I can also make a wistful air. Yeah, right over there. Wolf stories. Earthquake name. What's going on here? I suppose it's moon. It's not actually forge, it's a forge imposter. Disciplines of the hammer. There's a lot of stuff that could happen right here. I have to look into this winning move, but look at this. Look at all this stuff here. What's the memory creates a winning move? It's like it's just saying throw stuff in me. Throw stuff here. See what happens. Alright, so let's do that. First off, we'll chuck in some wire. We'll be able to craft some wire, which we probably will do, right? Now, we can go here. Stone? Yeah, let's throw in some stone. Punk. Nope. Glass? Yeah, let's throw in some glass. Huh, nothing. Alright, so fuel, not you then. What else should we toss in the forge? Just to see what happens, right? Because it's funny. These are all 15 though. Is there a metal I can throw in that gives 2 more forge? Of course there is. Right there. No, that's not it. There, 15 forge. Now let's just start chucking in whatever will go in that slot. You? No. Alright, over to the... Should probably make some more xanthotic essence. It occurs to me that maybe it might have more than one path. There. This is one of the few crafting benches that actually takes ink as a something you can throw in. Also takes sacraments, which is strange. So none of this seems to be triggering anything. Fabric tincture, maybe? I have one of those in the office, right? Nope. Nope. Yeah, the fabric tincture doesn't, probably is edged up instead of anything else. So I am unsure what to do, eh? Yeah, Ugol ink. Minor ink of power. I wish I could find a way to distill the skill down from the item that comes from the skill. But that probably isn't gonna happen, right? So it does seem like a dead end, huh? Huh. This is very strange. I guess the only way forward is to get the ARAHAHAHAHGHGHG, by which we need some metal. So here's some metal. Give me that, and I will characterize you. And that's it for today, right? Unfortunately, it's not going to be up in time to refresh. What is that? Approaching the chrysalis crossroads, a chimeric larva. It's a beastie. Oh, it hisses. It's really annoyed. That's great, right? Huh. You can only go in spaces for cooperative things. Let's see if we can hatch it, right? So we need you. We don't have any particular memories, right? Where's the skin shuck mead? And this has to go back on the storeroom. Stay organized, right? At some point, I will find the skin shuck mead. Right there? Yeah. So that is a lot of moth. We'll see if we can hit you, right? There's got to be a place that can go for critters. Right, a critter goes here. Yeah. And a soul card. Oh, minor tryst. I don't have a memory at all for moth. Moth. Biggest moth skill. This is still not enough. I need to go get a memory. Where did I get the chimeric things from this? So I need 3 moth. Chimeric larva. So wait for tomorrow and then just go get my normal memory. And we will see what we can do there. Alright. Plan. Oh good, the metal does refresh. What? Winnie Moon was precursor to Invincible Audacity, and I just lost it. I thought I was making ARAHAHAHGHGHG. I just gave away the wire. Am I gonna have to make another order to get more wire? Ugh. I wonder if I should hatch that. I mean, he says that, saying he perfectly well knows he's going to hatch that. Not you. Hatch the egg. Hatch the oversized egg. Obviously a good idea. But right now, what we're doing is we're going to go get our moth memory. Right there. Moth. That's generated with heart. There we go. Now we have to find more wire. I suppose there's some right there. We have to turn into orichalcum competently this time. Oriflames taunting me with another object. Those who do not sleep. Can I bid low? I can't put there. It'll only take that. I have to just buy it, unfortunately. It's a shame. Anyway, go get the forge. Newman once more. With that, I will try one more time to make the orichalcum wire and see where that leads. But as soon as we just get this memory, we go back to the leader of the Carapace Cross with our beastie. Hey, look at this. And then with that. And then a skill, that's gotta be Creepy Red Hand. Creepy Red Hand, and then the memory. Perilous Imago. Coax the larva to develop in a greater moth beast. Okay, that doesn't sound dangerous at all. Yes, I will invite a Perilous Imago into the house. Yes, I am confident that this is a good idea. I'm a librarian. Okay, what else am I doing? Orichalcum wire. The thing is, Azamel, have I tried what happens if I get 15 moth and Azamel? 15 moon and Azamel? I obviously haven't, but I should definitely try. Alright, soul, skill, and then some metal right there. Please make it this time. Alright, I don't know what that does. We're gonna get some. Then we're gonna get the moon Newman out. Oh, I didn't even use it. Moon Newman out. You are in deep Mandaic. No Faust. How very strange. Alright. There we go. Continue forward. Hatching creatures that will no doubt get along, right? It'd be funny if they eat each other. Alright, so we are going to examine some Azamel, right? And now that we have the Moon Newman, let's go get our Azamel right there. Alright, so let us put in some sort of moon skill. Right there. And some more moony skill. No, since we only have just one. That's how far down we are. No, anyway, not necessary. And it makes black sapphire wash. Alright, Azamal plus 15 moon black sapphire wash. Is that the same stuff I got on the shelf right there? Black sapphire wash. I really should do something with this paint, right? I should probably check and see what everything else does. So we want to look for moon. M-O-O-N. Moon. It's still taunting me. And still it taunts me. Do I have a moon substance I can put in? I press up to make it go down. You? Put you there? Yeah, it's a ton of moon. Alright. Now we look. Now we see what we can see. Put you there? That's just undiscovered, which is questionable. Is this a drink then? It's usually a drink. Now, wait a second. Pull that out and put that there. It is not, in fact, a drink. What could that be? It's probably not something I can put in a solution. Anywho, that's not why we're here. Click. Sand stories? Why can't you... Oh, it's not a moon bench. You only slip by on the edges. Glass finger toxin then makes into Sacramenticite. No, it's right there. So, or chalcum, whatever it morphs into. It doesn't use. Maybe I should find an actual moon bench. Where do I go when I'm thinking about moon? Right here. You're right there. You're right there. And then the skill is up for grabs. Asmel goes right there. It's got to be used, right? Because it's still a liquid. Do a substance. A little bit of paint there, so the wash goes in. Not that it's ever helped me even a little bit. I got skin shark mead there. Alright, look at that, just wall of moon. Alright, put you there. That's not it. Tried you. Nope, there's still one undiscovered. Driving me mad. Nothing. Mischievous and silvery. Wow, absolutely nothing here. If I use this on remains, darkly leathery and chillingly powerful. Alright, let's take a look. What could that possibly be? One of these days I will use these bones. Essential periost. I know all about that. Alright, so that's not interesting at all. I know where essential periost goes. I should probably be checking to see if xanthodic essence can go into anything else. You know, it only has one destination. Right. interesting. Gideon soaks become something. January sanguinary. Yeah. Alright, so that's not necessary. Maybe I should consider the ink and see what happens. Unusual things have occasionally happened. Wolf stories. What did I learn? Midnight mark. That's it. Wow. Like the apprentice levels are kind of useless most of the time. Salt sign. Not really interesting. That's everything, huh? Alright, I'm going to consider this to see what happens. Investigate this. What do you think? Analyze this liquid. Maybe we will learn something. Oh, I also had a thought. Look at the Knock, Moon, and Rose. Lantern, Moth, Sky, Forge. Doesn't this tell me everything I need to know? It's going to be Nectar, Scale, and Grail, right? The last ink. It has to, right? Nectar, Scale, and Grail. Okay? If I put you here and I put this there. What am I doing? And then just kind of check you in. Determination. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But where's the Grail? I knew it existed. Oh, maybe they can't all be done and all in one place. Yeah, come with me. Which would make it difficult to determine what it is I'm supposed to be doing. Alright, so here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Again, 9. Alright, let's change the ink. Same thing. Another ink. Huh. Oh, wait a second. Red, the first flower. Where is it? Huh. So it has to be another scale. What are my determinations? My determinations were Grail oldest. White first flower, black first flower. Where's red first flower? I am curious as to this. See, in Ugol ink, I mean just normal determinations. Why is it I can make a determination with Ugol ink? Why is this even possible? Camp and Glory, Grail oldest, Speech the Sword. Yes, we put those on. However, is it because we put those on we no longer see them? Ah, so I can't make them twice. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That tracks. We don't have a nectar. We don't have think we have that. There's edge. Pretty sure we made that with that. That stone was made with edge. Turn was made with forge, lantern, grail, edge. So what don't we have here? There's winter, moon, heart, rose. There's no nectar. That's one. So hard thinking of things that aren't there. Alright, let's just start clicking. Got those both. Nectar's not there. Moth. There's no moth there. So nectar and moth and what else? You do have rose there, right? Yeah. Speech the key. So there's nectar and moth and knock. Nectar, moth, and knock. Okay. Alright. Of those, I think I've explored knock the most, right? I think I've explored all of them. Right, thank you. Or Chalcom wire. So, we wait for tomorrow and we see what we can do with that. Didn't win this. Meanwhile, nothing. We learn absolutely nothing from analyzing that ink. Uh-oh. We've crafted a perilous imago. One wet wing, then the other, then it shakes them dry. And from that point, it will bear watching always. Yeah. It's come so far. Release it, and it can fly farther. Huh. It says release it. So, do that, I guess? Release. What else could I do? I suppose I could put it in the fire. No. Oh, it makes chittering noises. You just put it outside. Oh, it makes fluttery, chittery noises. Release it to just see what happens? Is there any other place to release it? Right here? I mean, I guess. You can always make another, right? But no, I kind of need the moth, right? Let's keep it around for now. Because I have to do an investigation of moth and knock and nectar. Not right now. Right now it stays in my inventory. We leave it in the gardens. I recommend going quickly through the gardens. I do have a lot of moth just stuff around. Wakey wakey, new day. Oh, I need to get the forge new one again. As I bounce back and forth, back and forth. Exos. Good. What's this? New life? Oh, a living relic. Few of these have been seen in the world under this sun. Don't I have another one, which I just picked up? Savage relic. So I have, oh wait, go back down there. What's going on? Turtle person won't leave my inventory. Guess there's no room next to each other. So the living relic has sky associated with it, and the savage relic has everything. The living relic is cooperative, the savage relic is not. A shrieking bundle of primordial ill temper. Alright, so I have a pet for scale. It's kind of interesting that scale rituals take animals to do. Anyway, we're not done over here. I think we're not done over here. Yeah. ADHD, the game. So we're definitely finding new things. But can't say we're making huge progress. We're discovering though. So long as there are things left to discover, there's hope we'll eventually get out of here, right? There we go. Azoth. Azoth. What is Azoth? It sounds like a... Is it an ink? Is it... What is it? It's 2 minutes away, whatever it is. Alright, so what we're doing today is Azoth. I seem to remember that from main Cultist Simulator, just this shining, shining powder. Let's write that down. And plop. What is this? A solvent of frightening veracity. So we have 10 forge plus metal equals ARAHAHAHAHGHGHG wire plus 15 forge equals Azoth solvent of frightening veracity. ARAHAHAHGHGHG must be incorporated very carefully to the vessel so that the Azoth does not escape. Careless alchemists do not have to move house frequently. Well, what do we do with this? Is this something that we can use at the alchemy desk? It seems like a very advanced regent. So what do we do with it? 6 knock. Alright, so add in still more knock. And then clockworks and lockworks. Door in the wall. I have another knocking memory around. Is ARAHAHAHGHGHG? No, Juvenius. Is that a material? Yeah, it is. Huh. Brew a bright and lethal knock toxin. Well, this still doesn't do anything. And I have no idea what to do with the Zoth. I could consider it, but it would probably just destroy it. Yeah, absolutely no idea what to do with you. Like, there's no clue. Like, it's obviously do something with Leathy, but it doesn't work. Yeah, well, here we are again, kind of at a dead end. Not sure at all what the next step is. Put you there, put you there. Yeah, put you there. And then whatever knock I can muster, right? Gervinite. What does Gervinite become? Becomes Chronis cord. Yeah, right there. One was right in front of me. So that's not what I'm looking for, obviously. What else is Nagi? This has been completely solved. Completely solved. Has not been completely solved. The name day riddle needs to be answered, huh? Well, I've got lots of moth stuff now, so I guess it's time. Yeah, just throw in a bunch of moth, get a name day riddle. Well, tomorrow, I suppose. What did I do with this as off? I have no idea. I put it right there and hope nobody messes with it. Right, good. And welcome to a new day. Go and get a moth. Memory. And then we're gonna finally solve this name day riddle. See what it's gonna give us. Okay, good. We go all the way up here. We don't need to go any further, right? Moth is weak. My moth is weak. Should probably do this a little better, eh? Though it is hard. So we put here some tryst. And we put here this memory. And we put here this skill. And we look for moth. Ink of Revelation finds Azamel, and Azamel goes nowhere. See, it's almost like the Azamel should cross over to another one. I'm missing Inks of Power. I know this is a huge problem. There's the name day riddle. Oh, but I need a little more, huh? There we go. Name day riddle. Alright. I don't know anything about this. Sky and moth. That's tough. Alright, so we're just going to wait to see what this does. Not get distracted. And between all of our stuff, we're going to try to solve the name day riddle. Okay, good. Name day riddle. So we have a beast, right? Yeah, so name day riddle. And then some tryst. And then Sacrolime, yes. Now we go get our moth, our perilous imago, which absolutely should not be left alone. That does not give anything. It needs to have something specific. And I don't have it, do I? It's not enough just to have a whole bunch of moth. Well, that is going to be a problem, isn't it? Alright, so no, we take it to the cocoon. Cocoon is where we do this. Please don't beat like that. So named a riddle, sacrolime, sacrolime, limine, sacrolimine. Then chuck in skins chuck me. Oh, just takes liquid. Huh. And this is already liquid, so that isn't going to do any better, is it? Alright, so that's not the answer. What do you suppose the answer is? Some sort of music? That seems like it might be likely. I put a beast in. The named a riddle. And skill. Once again, sacrolimine. I need a lot more moth. Are you perhaps an omen? No. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like I can play here, eh? So we move on. Nope. The sky is all about music. What could it possibly want? So, twist and the riddle, the skill. It's not this that it wants. Alright, it wants a beast. It gives us another thing we can do. I wonder if he'll use it up. Use a light. Use a candle. No. Use paint. The answer to this is probably in a book somewhere. It's a flower? Oh. There's Ichor Auroral here. And Ichor Vitreous. Need some metal? I don't have a lot of that anymore, do I? Kinda used it up. Metal? No. Glass? No, that makes any sense. Probably need something specific. Ink? Nope. Azoth? Of course not. Go here. Just light, paint, memory, or fuel. Alright, we'll give it fuel. Yeah, this is not going to have any fruit, I think. This is just blindly groping, which is a big problem. Make the necessary invocations to the three to reveal a treasure of the house. What? 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 Shrine, the chancel. Wait, what? Reveal a treasure of the house. What? Craft catwink. What is this? What is this? We do not name these hours, but we acknowledge that together they are the chancel, the cruciate, and the road. There's a treasure of the house here. Moth. And then more moth, I guess. Craft for fuel again. So why is Sacralume? Huh. Sacra, Solus, and Victi? Do these skills do something? Make the necessary invocations to the three. An omen, a mark, or an animal. I have no idea, and I know a lot about this game. Huh. Do not name these hours. The Church of the Unconquered Sun acknowledges only a handful of hours. The Sun in Rags, Splendor, the Menascate, the Magigrad, and reluctantly the Wolf Divided. Any other so-called hours must be lesser powered, wicked impostors, or superstitions. So the Church denies 2 of the 3 hours of the Chancel. And yet it is the Chancel who are said to have determined which of their peers to qualify as hours. Abbot Geoffrey declared that all 3 should be venerated in this holiest rooms. To avoid actual heresy, he would not permit any of the 3 to be named. That's theology, too. Okay, so we found an actual real puzzle. So 3 hours which cannot be named. One of which is the Sun in Rags, the Menascate, the Magigrad, the Watchman, or the Wolf Divided. They are the Chancel, the Cruciate, and the Road. The Cruciate and the Road. I might not solve this one, right? It's like, it has to be... What's that edge? See, edge? Edge and edginess. No. No, it has to be moth, huh? Or it just has to be Sacralime? Limine? Let's read the skill. Read the skill. Then we're going to go on the rites of an order of immortals who have tried to remain apart. The rites touch on the secrets of the House of the Management, chiefly gods who are flesh and gods from light. Okay. Okay. The rites of the Church of the Unconquered Sun, and certain secrets of the gods from light. Ooh. Okay, look around, look around, look around. Pull it up again because it just can't sort correctly. Okay, so it's using Sacralime here. Make the necessary invocations to the 3. This could be so many things. Well, if one of them's the Madrigad, then it's going to be a year of life. A tally. Super balanced by thin attention, the center tally of the Madrigad. And the other 2? I don't know. Let's take a look. I put you on the tree right there. What's it say? The hours are not all-powerful. There's a place beyond their reach where mortals might build a shining city. Sacralime. Are there attendant secrets somewhere? Or this? No, not there. Not there. Let's go over there and over there. the shrine to the Madrigal. Oh, wait a second. The Madrigal, Saint Januarius, the name of exceptions, and the Watchman? So, let's give a tally mark to the Madrigal and see if this does something. The Madrigal wants winter. Have my whisk. Skill? No. Sacralime? Sacralime. No, this isn't. I was thinking maybe you do something at each of the altars, and then Ragged Crossroads. Yeah, I'm incorrect about this. It's definitely a puzzle, though. Push up to have it go down. Push down to have it go down. Alright, the solar altar. Sacra Sol Invicti. Craft in Shulgin. Alright. There's a lot of stuff here. A lantern liquid, a sacred substance. So we have to think, right? Think. Look around. Think. It says the church denies 2 of the 3 hours of the chancel. So one of them is the sun in rags, or the Menascate, or the Madrigal, or the Watchman. And since there's room for a mark, I want to say it's almost certainly it's the Madrigal here. Abbot Geoffrey decreed all 3 should be venerated in this holiest of rooms, to avoid actual heresy. So the Ichor Auroral, and the Ichor Vitreous. So that would be the Watchman, right? That's kind of interesting, I think. I've still got the name day riddle, like I'm still on this. If I include a memory and smoke the preparation while it's fresh, I'll gain a resolute insight. Yes. That is precisely what we've got going on here. Gods who are fresh and gods from light. I'm pretty sure that Watchman was God who was flesh. Reveal a treasure. Wait, am I thinking this too hard? Just press start. It's like the other one. Reveal a treasure of the heart is just press start. Make the same to reveal the treasure of the house. It's just press start. God, I'm so dumb. It's just simple, straightforward, press button, and I get so wrapped up in what do I have to do to make the button be there? Only the button's actually right there. Reveal treasure of the house? In the narrow darkness beneath the lip of the altar's top, something waiting for me. A book. The Sun Disfigured. Written in the golden ink called Yazult. A Newman. And it's written in Cracktrack. Which, you know what? I can read Cracktrack. So, are we going to read this? Yes, immediately, right now. Is this going to help us? I don't know. An Arab, a whole bunch of Grail, right? Alright, go. By far, most exciting thing that's happened in the last 2 play sessions. I've got to rub these skills over everything else. See what else I can find. Is this going to make it? Going to make it before daytime? Going to do it? I think we're going to do it, right? We're going to do it? Yeah. Alright, so this is The Sun Disfigured, a scroll of anthropoderm parchment written in the golden ink called Yazult. The author of this text calls herself the Elagabaline. Sometimes she seems to be Sunset Celia, the Watchman's name. Sometimes she's Lady Pryphon, Grail-long. It's unclear whether these are separate entities of the same person. Maybe unclear even to the writer. The flaws in the Sun's plan are elucidated. The Sun's plan itself is never entirely clear, but is a project of some kind to enter, possess, and surrender to the glory. The pure light above the mansus. This book suggests the ways in the plan might fail. The Sun's plan itself is a project to enter, possess, and surrender to the glory. Isn't that what the egg unhatching did? The Sun's weakness. Oh, Moth Newman, I need that. The Sun's sins and the Sun's scars are our salvation. There are histories where they will trap us, prevent us from rising to eternity. The executioner can use it to win a particular victory. And Applebright euphonies. So, alright. This is a Moth Newman. Grail, Lantern, and Moth. Thanks to the bug over there, I can summon a huge amount of Moth. You know, we should put it close because it's actually useful. I guess right there. All alone in itself. Newman. The Sun's weakness. The Sun's weakness. 5 Lantern, 5 Grail, 5 Moth. Okay, excellent. That was definitely worthwhile. New day. Right, so what else? I gotta poke around in here, right? How about I have the other skill, Sacris Solus Invicti? What's this say? The rites of the Church of the Unconquered Sun, and certain secrets from the gods from light. So it's time to rub that over all sorts of shrines, right? See if something fun pops out. Nope. You gotta go to see the Shrine of Saint Januarius. Okay. And then this goes there. Nope, that's not what we're looking for. Sign of Saint Januarius. And a little Faust. And I'm absolutely 100% going to throw in the blood of Saint January. January? Huh. Doesn't go. Alright, so that doesn't work. St. Jane wears the name which was wounded. Name of exceptions. The little god at the door. Alright, so now, man, that would have been so good to find when I unlocked that room such a long time ago. Imagine being able to stim up people who are opening up the house with moth like that. Oh well, I suppose. Westcott's compounds, that's not what I want. And the Marakat. Rights of the Unconquered Sun. A little soul. Now let's give her a tally. See what happens. A whole bunch of winter, I suppose. Craft for fuel gun? I don't think so. No. Well, this would be interesting to try to do this. Huh. This is a really good shrine to craft at. 2 memories. A mark. In the devotion slot. Brew a minor drink with a virtue against vermin. Dark liquid that is also a precursor to a great ink. Is that Solomon's preparation? Because I know that can make a great ink. I use this with a beverage. No, that's Leathy. I just don't know how to turn Leathy into anything else. It probably requires music or something. But I've never seen two things. I've never seen a recipe require 2 circumstances. So the chancel, hey? Am I really back on this? Well, I do have the moth memory, so here I am. Here I am, boys. And then... yeah. And go down and grab me some Leathy. Oh, can't. Alright, Leathy goes back in my inventory. Oh. Oh. The organ, eh? Nope. Still haven't solved the name day riddle. That was my task for yesterday. And I did not do it. Drums and dances. Doesn't go, yeah. It's gotta go. It's Sky. No, it isn't. I should do a course on music here, I think. Azoth is interesting because it doesn't appear anywhere in the game. I think the only way to find it is by making it. So we found 2 secrets of the house. Are there others? Yeah. Yeah, there's others. So, what's my plan? What am I doing? What was going on? That seized my attention. That was fun. I'm glad that happened. Glad I have a moth Newman. What am I going to do with the moth Newman? I don't know. It's the most straightforward thing to try. Now that I have it up, is to go to this, throw that there, throw the Leathy there, throw in something else, right? And something else. And then this. This is just not enough, eh? Yeah, this one gives 9. 9 moth. So I guess go down here then. You are not mothy. You are not mothy, but you don't take Leathy, which is just endlessly strange. Sign of Shrine of Saint Tentrito. Go get our butterfly buddy. Go shove in a big tryst. Then we put in the big memory. Look, we have moth coming out of everywhere. Such a moth thing. It just has to be the right skill, right? Which hopefully is not the inks. Alright, just everything, right? I mean, this would make a lot of sense. Dark liquor, dark and syrupy flavor, flavored unnamed forest villages. This seems like it absolutely should work. However, it does not. So I guess we show every single skill in. Didn't I see something there? Earthquake name. The other thing to do is to go down Nectar and really smash into it, because I think I've determined that the other ink has to have a Nectar component. Yeah, don't need Carbonite. Don't even know what this is. So many are not anywhere near complete. I think this is another one that should be working, right? Yeah, but I've already tried it with Nectar, so it's just strange. Name day riddle is... I don't know how to level that up. Sad as it is to say. Yeah. I feel like I've hit a generalized roadblock when it comes to moth. Glass finger toxin goes into acid, and this goes into whatever that. I have that somewhere. This probably stands. Investigation, edicts inviolable. Gifts and occlusion and dissolution. The jealous enforcement and the mayor of the Calyptra. Yeah, maybe I'll look into that next. At this point, just looking for ideas. Oh, I found something there. Refuelgen, I guess, because of the lantern I have in. Oh yeah, this is another big one I should be looking into. Transformations and liberations. To make iotic essence. Yeah, because I finally have this moth Newman. It can be used in the forge, right? I'm pretty sure it can. Alright, let's take a look after this. Edicts liminal. precepts of limitation and division, established by Agnamic Conclave, sometimes called the Chancel. I wonder if that would also do something. And that's about it, yeah. Yes, I also chitter back at you since Saint Tentrito. No, not you. EX Liminal. Craft Tangle Brag. And the name day riddle again. Another thing that can be thrown in just whenever. Plus a memory. Creates the name day riddle. So I guess what I should do is go to the forge, right? And the skill we're looking at is that, right? We have... Oh, I can't use it. No lantern. So, what else should we do is the real question. Go here, take the EX. That doesn't do anything. What happens if I do the sacral alignment right here? Ah, it's gone. Okay. Strange how Inks of Revelation is moth focused. However, it is completely used up. Essential Periost goes over there. And then I don't know what this is. Alright, so I guess I go find a moth desk. Try to search for what can be made there. You. And you. And you. Transformation liberations. If I had a liquid, more potent alchemical essence. Liquid is easy to come by. Go down to the cellar, right? There you go. Nope. Or is that just if I add a ton of lantern? If I had liquid discolor level forge, the essence will take longer to cool and craft me something more potent. That's the iotic element. There's just nothing here at all about the name day, any part of moth, which is, what is this skill for, you know, if it is not to have a bunch of moth. I don't have the apple of right euphonies in there. Alright, so unfortunately it's defaulting over to this. That doesn't work in at all. So it doesn't look like the name day the name day riddle is here. So what else is on here? Is this like, could this make every single ink? Should I figure that out? Alright, let's go get some Ichor Auroral. I've got some over in the, it's like right there, right? That's glass finger tops. Ichor or Ichorvitreous? This isn't really where I want to do this, right? Then Ichor Auroral. And then I need to get a ton more lantern. That gives Xanthotic Essence. And Xanthotic Essence is on the way to Result. Alright. Then try it, I guess. I can't. Holiest Hemolymph. What can be done with you? This has all the elements I need, right? Only it's missing knock. Should I be focusing on this? Like a whole bunch of knock of moth in this, or a whole bunch of nectar in this. That's something to do. What's this? Why are you outside? Holiest Hemolymph. Alright, we're gonna put this book on the shelf somewhere. Right there. These books I'll try to come back to. Manual for Departure. Yeah, it's about the Chandler. Just looks interesting. Alright, so once again, we're just summoning a ton of moth, right? And just hoping. So we have moth, 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 and there that's another moth. So I'll take the Imago with me. There we go. And we go down and we see you, I suppose. Put you right there. Oh, so the Hemolymph, we can't go there. I'm supposed to see the actual moth. Cocoon. Hemolymph goes there. Oh, my buddy doesn't go there. So, Tentrito. Yeah, Hemolymph. And then Trist. An absolute ton of moth. Alright, it is time to go through every moth skill and see what pops up. Now you. Moth gold. Alright, so there it's. This is also. This bears investigation. What else? Moth skills. Sacralime. So much moth. Almost enough moth to win the game. I wonder if I can write a history without the ink. I don't know if I can, though. Even though the Mommet is a huge amount of, I don't know if there's a desk where I can use the Mommet. I think it's the Perilous Imago. This is finished. Bitter black salt, xanthotic, iotic. Who knows what this goes? Am I gonna guess that this can do every single one of the major inks? Should I be trying this, maybe? Try to get, make some Nillikent using it, even though it's, totally not on. Right, so the Hemolymph is not seeming like it's working out here. Now, let's focus on transformations and liberations right now. Let's go get Solomon's preparation. Well, we're going to put our moth back outside because our moth likes it outside. It makes terrible noises. So I think it's happy there. I choose to believe it's happy there. And I'm not going to interfere with that. And it knows that. And that's the basis of our understanding. Huge grail drink. So Solomon's preparation will make Millicent. If I just get enough winter. So this is unfortunately not enough winter. So let's investigate a little bit. After that we'll probably investigate nectar. There we go. One more language to pull out. Check out 5 winter from the depository. And we are going to try to see if we can work up 15 of this without using the skill, which is questionable. But with the wolf snow, I think it's possible. No. What do we want? List. Transformations and liberations. And memory. It only gives us 13. So we need a chili substance. That's this, right? Yeah. Huh. So you can't make Millicent with this. Which I suppose is not entirely unexpected. Still. I wonder if xanthotic essence has more than one thing it can end up as it becomes a Zolt. And if I transform it, will it do something else? Alright, let's explore nectar next. I'm probably missing something just completely enormous right in front of my face. But, you know, that's how it goes most of the time. Good, good, good. We're going to do a big round of nectar thinking. And pop up. Alright, where is a good nectar workstation? It's just a reading desk, unfortunately. I had been using this. That's a good, yeah, that's good. Alright, the duck. We're going to start looking at nectar stuff. Stuff is still undiscovered. See, here's 15 nectar in Leathy, and it's not working. Stronger liquid. So we go, we get a drink from the wine cellar, as we do. And we can make Leathy. This is fabulous, obviously, but this isn't really what we're looking for. Where's the essential periost? Alright. It's time to just start throwing things in here, right? That makes Leathy. Just blindly throwing things in. Like, Leathy should be leveling up. However, it is not. Nope, nothing at all. Time to throw in inks. I have thrown the entire alchemical library at them, and nothing has worked. Nope. 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 Yeah, I am having some problems, I want to say, figuring out what the next thing to do is. Craft Ugol ink. Now, don't I have a thing of Ugol ink over here in one of these rooms? Doesn't look like I do. Probably moved it. Which is pretty much what I do, right? Move things from less useful areas to places where I completely lose them. That is very much elderflower cordial. I'm not sure what the amethyst ampule is about. The message of the swan. Have I tried crafting with arsenic? Maybe that is something. Maybe that's the ingredient I should have thought about earlier. Can I drink it? Doesn't say drink. Alright, so I was trying to figure out what this last nectar thing was, but it is very much not leaping to mind. Is it musical? That doesn't seem like it would be likely. Now when I have the essential Barrios, it feels like a flaw in the game not to have Leathy upgrade as smoothly as the others. Maybe I have to make sure some influence isn't there. That is, sadly, something that doesn't seem all that unusual to me. Oh, this is completely figured out. Orchids and narcotics is a very simple one. And that one's difficult. This one is also, like, what the hell is going on here? I don't know. I'm not convinced it knows. There, 21 nectar. Did I find Ugol ink anywhere? Hound's Gall ink. That's Ugol ink. An ink of power. Yeah, I'm missing a book. Craft a name day riddle with the biggest ink in the world. That seems like a wonderful idea. Sometimes considered an unsanctioned ink. Yeah. How am I supposed to make progress on this? In that I guess I have to either guess it or read it in a book and remember it, which is difficult. Well, what other nectar skills do I have? Coil and chasm. You do have a ton of scale thanks to this Newman, right? No, that's the other Newman. Theresa's cordials. Why is it giving me an old moment when force color. Steep wood in the right a bursting strange fruit. That's a new one, right? Strange fruit with some wood, right? A U blank. Oh. Pyrus Arachnus. Oracalcinus. Rouse strained fruit, ripe with both forage and nectar aspect to birch and wood. Pyrus Oracalcinus. Alright. You don't need the new one for this. It's a new thing. You like new things, right? And we will see what we got. Is this the shining pear? Numa pear. Sacrament malachite, right? Pyrus alchemist. Peculiar pear with coppery skin. Yeah, this is Numa pear. Alright. That sounds like not really progress, but something. Alright, so now we take right to the roots. Good thing we didn't use the Newman, right? Now right to the roots. Oh, I suppose I used my health, which was unfortunate, but I don't think I would have hit. And then the proper Newman, and then the pear. That didn't go here. Where is a better nectar trainer? Malachite? Yeah, this is a natural place for this, right? Health all the way to the bottom, right to the roots. Yeah, Sacrament Malachite. Yeah, that's the Numa pear. So, Sacrament Malachite doesn't really do much. Okay. Numa pear is 10 nectar and coils. Scale. What's it actually called? Coil and chasm. Alright, so we discovered a little more. There's Sacrament Malachite. Basis of nectar sacrament of the deep woods. Sacrament Malachite. But what's it for? He asks. What's it for? This is amazing food right here, by the way. We have Sacrament Malachite. It's right. No, that's arsenic. That's different. Gideon soaps. Didn't I have it right over here? It's a little bottle. Maybe I am missing it somewhere. Maybe I put it down underground. Did I put Sacrament Malachite there? Yep. Can this become a great ink with enough nectar? Hey, let's find out, right? Okay, it goes there. That's a good sign. And then some soul, which is also health. That is a ton. A little ton. I gotta go get the Periost again. You. No? Oh, that was mean. It's a liquid. They're all still liquids. There. 22 nectar. Links of containment? I only wish. I mean, I should. See if that's what it is, but there's always more than one path. Oh, I found something. What did I find? Savage Hymn, I guess? Cheerful Ditty? I guess I found the Savage Hymn. And that's, good for me. This is finished, right? Yeah. This is finished, right? No, it is not, but it's also not what I'm looking for. There's Sacrament Malachite. Wait, you can get Sacrament Malachite from Periost, too. So there's two paths to it. Huh. I wonder what this is. Savage Hymn probably goes into the old memory right there. Almost certainly that's what that is. Those are my only nectar skills. They are. Yeah. Alright, for my next trick, I will. I don't know what my next trick is. Go get more xanthotic essence, I suppose. So I want to go Inks of Revelation, My Newman, Big Faust. I want Ichor Vitreous. But I have it written down that xanthotic essence is showing ascertain. Porphyryne is Ichor Auroral. Xanthotic essence. Very strange that this isn't this isn't moth oriented. It feels like something that would be a secret here. If I had a memory knock insight, that's just a curious hunch, right? Or can I curious? Oh, not enough. Not enough. Wonder what this does. I mean, it has to be a light, right? Amethyst ampule. Then that brings Gervanite, and that brings Chronoscord. guess we're gonna have to go into sky at some point, even though sky is very difficult. Time to go play, I suppose. I am once again not really sure what I'm doing. I've certainly made progress this time. Not a terrible amount of progress, but enough. Now we're going to do a survey of music, eh? See what we can do. Alright, we're going to throw in all the sky we can. And we're going to see what we can do. Give me sky. There, 12 sky. Like Dervanite goes right there. What would this do? Awakened Feather. For a scholar level, enact those life currents in metal and create an exotic alloy. Apprentice level sky creates an awakened feather. So it's asking for sky and metal. Where can that go? Like that was this, right? Now you want sky and metal? Can't put Faust here, unfortunately. Is there sky fuel I can put in? Right, if I enact those life currents in metal, create an exotic alloy. So I need a little sky in either. It's a real shame I can't use Faust here. That would just make this work. Now I gotta go searching for fuel that has some sky in it. That's... Well, maybe it's not as difficult as I would think. Actually, if I can use coffee for fuel. Any liquid or any fuel. So, sky. So that's more orthocolumn. I'm using the January Sanguary. Requires metal. Then orthocolumn. Is it once again going to become... I don't want to use my last metal is the problem. I don't think I have any more. I have to order it, and I don't have the attention span for that. So, I guess we back out of this. Back up to the bells, right? We have a skill about the bells. We have a Newman about bells, right? Craft wistful air. Use an instrument to raise it to greater music. Wistful air. Bells and brazier. What's the name of the Newman about bells? The bells of ease. I should go try to play that. Find a sky instrument. They're all sky instruments. Sky and forge. The bells are an instrument, right? Yeah, why am I running all over the place? What I need is here. I have always had what I needed. It was right in front of me. Ascendant harmony. What do I have in here about ascendant harmony? Dream of a star, which I should probably take a look at, right? It's early in the morning. Can I get less Faust in there? No. Another memory. More music. Elements of the soul. Another memory. Go get another sky memory, I guess. This is going to take time. to trade Shore, Sky. Moving right along. Why'd the music stop? The music changed. Alright. Peace after trouble. Alright, we're gonna go play about thing of the bells. The bells. Bells. Why don't we get the bells of ease and try that before the end? And then Solace. Then Lesser Faust. Alright, give me an Ascendant Harmony. Then we have to go down here. You can see who's here. Magister Hokebald. He's untrustworthy. He knows Deep Mandaic. He's a visitor. He's here about the Oriflame heist. Hello, Master Hokebald. What a grim and chilly little country. I hope you prepared a suitable welcome. Yes. The business at Oriflames. They admit nothing. They've engaged me to make improvements in their vault. Give him a little forge. Just a little forge. None of this is a little forge, right? Don't go over there. Don't go over there. Skin of Silver. He does speak Deep Mandaic. So here you go, my friend. I have a very many thoughts in this vault matter. A great many, and not resolved in a particular course. I am here to make a preliminary survey of the relevant literature. And we're going to try a couple more things. We need to get the Sky Newman back, right? Sky Newman, come back to me. With Shapt. Now with Trist. Sure. Little Trist. Of course, get the language. There we go. Alright. Digging for secrets now. Okay. Alright, we got a bronze. We've got our Newman back. And we've got a bunch of money. I should buy a book. Doesn't really matter which one it is, eh? With Keeper level Sky, Ascendant Harmony might conjure a Didumos. Are you persistent? You are. What's the first time chamber? Ascendant Harmony. So it's 10 Sky plus music equals Ascendant Harmony. Birdsong Trainer plus 15 Sky equals. Let's find out. Hopefully we can do this right. And now we can go. Where'd you go, Bells? Bells, you know, the Great Faust. Now that. And the Harmony. There we go. Didumos equals Didumos. What is a Didumos? I do not know. Evoke a chilly sky influence. 2 full minutes. 2 minutes well spent. What just happened there? Made a revealing sound, but or a poofing sound. I feel nothing was revealed and nothing has gone poof. Alright, made a Didumos. It's a thing. No star is permitted on earth, but we may cozen them to dream of us, and the dream of a star may take that kind of form, which we call Dedumos. Horomachistry chamber. Machistry trainer. Oh, it's also a hushery trainer. That is a useful little guy, isn't it? It's persistence as well. It's useful in all sorts of situations. It's a memory I can use alongside the Sky Newman in order to just get all of the sky in any situation. Anyway, we're going to do one more thing. We're going to get the Bells of Ys. Right there. It's in Fuxing. There we go. Give me that, and we're going to try to play the Bells of Ys on the bells and see if it does something. It calls a problem to us. It seems like something one should not do. Oh, here we are. The Bells of Ys and the Dedumos. Right there. Some soul. I guess I don't have any more Faust. Maybe just anything. Some Whist. Some metal. I'll wait for a second here. Alright. Bells of Ys. And some soul. And the bells. Yeah, that should be doing something right now. Unfortunately it's not. Alright, so we have the solution to all sky-related issues. It is time to go on a conquest of all sky skills and figure out everything. Okay, plan? Plan. Okay, so a couple things spring immediately to mind. First is that I need to go through all of the sky stuff right now. I played with the bells didn't work. Maybe I should do it during Numa. But the bell cast with the secret could speak the Ys note. Bells and braziers, the Newman, whole bunch of metal. Carbonite. Then I should go get some kerosene, right? See what drops out. Well, nothing can drop out because there's no room for crafting here. Alright, I gotta not focus on that. It's time to find every sky thing. And the other thing that occurred to me is that I was told how to make this when I made the Ascendant Melody, I think. It told me the formula for this. However, I don't have the formula for whatever Leathy becomes. So maybe I should read the text that comes with crafting Leathy in both the Moon and the Nectar route, and then see what I can do from there. So here we are, our Dedumos, our 11 sky before we do anything, 14 sky before we do anything. We're gonna throw in all the sky stuff we got, right? Sakalime. A riddlesome insight? I don't know what this means. Action is an omen. You're not an omen? It's such a wide variety of influences here. Yeah, I almost want to see that happening. But anyway, we want sky. Clockworks and blockworks. Yeah, so that's going to be Azolt, the big solvent. Sights and sensations. This is one that means something, right? Brush light with a feather and see dawn essence drip from the air. So what's the other thing on this? It's winter. So start stacking cold? What does winter do? A glass, I guess? I can grow. Crush a flower in to make a pale, chilling draught. I put a flower here? Obviously not. No, this is... There's still something else here, I don't know. There is something to be said for there being too many ways to do something. Not enough, but we already know. Very lapidary. Plenty of stuff that can happen here. Spark those energies in a liquid and curdling into an alchemical essence. Oh, I can go back to Faust. So I need to add a liquid here. Unfortunately, that's not what we have. So this is just the wrong bench. Sky happens over here, right? Just tools and lenses. Faust, the Dumos, and what do I want to put in here? Ambary and lapidary. There's no liquid that can go here at all. Is this sky? Interesting. Torg's cleansing should be a edge formulation, yeah? For a scholarly recipe, if I use an instrument, I can use the experience as an inspiration for sky-focused music. Alright. So let's go find the piano, eh? Then sky, then there's an ascendant harmony that will there's the ascendant harmony again, and that just brings more Dedumos into the world. So I could get it just to prove, just to check some stuff off, right? Alright, let's do it. And go get the Newman again. This is just fussiness at this point. There. Let me read the same book over again. Good, 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 good. Now after a minute and a half, we will have something else. Excellent. We'll go get Ascendant Melody. Ascendant Harmony. Good. With Keeper level Sky, I might conjure it to Dumos. Alright, So we have the Didumos right there, just right there. Now we see what skills can do this. Not you, interestingly. Clockworks and Lockworks? No. Sacrolime? Yeah. Here's the Didumos, which means shouldn't the music just whisper into carved wood? What's that do? I have some wood. What voice color? Whisper it to carved wood. Enchant an instrument. Alright, that's gonna be something we can do. But just not right now, right? Sacrolume, it's got a recipe, I know. I don't know. But I can probably figure it out. I need to filter. Why aren't you giving it to Dumos off this? That's interesting. Oh, we're not sorted right. We're never sorted right. Sites and sensations, the Dumos, good. Imperial lapidary. Bells. Dumos. Feathers. Ascendant harmony, but no Didumos. That's interesting. Earth and feather plus instrument creates ascendant harmony. Interesting that it doesn't make a Didumos. Same here. The Apple Bright Euphemes does. That finishes off that. Stongs and strings. Ascendant harmony, but no Didumos. Alright, so what was I going to do? I was going to bring out Sacrolime. It wants wood. Right there. Sacrolime into wood. Where is it we can put wood? That is sky aligned. That is going to be a bit of a trick, isn't it? Don't look at the moth. The moth is quite dangerous. Can I put wood here? Like this obviously takes wood, right? Yeah. But it's not sky aligned. Yeah. I wish I could just press this button. Find out everything. I can? No, that's just a rendering glitch. Really? Break down a wooden object to wooden scraps. Huh. I've never done that. Anyway, let's keep going, right? Sky in winter. What is the wood? Oh, a chunk of wood. It's material, it's wood. Like materials all over the place, right? No, not there. This can do material though. But it's not sky aligned. Skolevscopy desk? Not sky aligned. But again, it can do wood. No, again, no sky. Okay. Nope. Here is sky, but no material. That's nothing close to what I need to do. That is just all sorts of natural, and this is all sorts of unnatural. None of this is sky related. Oh, this is nice. Oh, here we go. This is where we gotta do it. Dedumos, you go right there. Some Faust. Use my other Faust, huh? Sacrolime. Go get some wood. No? Made of wood? I can render it into splinters, but I can't actually use wood? Huh. Well, let's find out what this does. Made of wood. I also haven't used granite blocks ever here. Fraser's practice sword. Natalia and Fraser. Deerday foil, Torb foil. Medrad's practice sword, Azita's practice sword. Dappled practice sword, red practice sword, crossbow, sentry bow. Alright, crossbow will get broken down because it's not named for someone. Break down a wooden object. Let's see if that gives us something we can deal with. We want sky and wood, which is weird. In a place where I can put material. Scraps of wood, possibly useful as fuel. Alright. So, this is all sorts of sky associated, right? Unfortunately, I can put you here. Why? Because it's a fuel. Oh, I see. That's not the avenue I thought this would be proceeding along. Yeah. Nazarene Fife. Alright, let's do it, right? That's why we're here. Alright, and then go get the Newman again. Because that's what we must do. We are slave to the Newman. What can I do with a musical instrument? I have to read the text. It might tell me what to do. Right. There we go. With keeper level sky, it tells me what to do. Mazarin's Fu is to conjure wind and waiting. Whittled according to Kitty Mazarine's patient, eccentric instructions. It's music and a tool. This is a very, very useful thing. Alright, so we'll wait until the morning. We have to find a sky place where we can put a tool, which is almost certainly the telescope, yes? Yeah. And then we want to find Sacrolime again. And that goes right there. Metal music. It said with keeper level. Huh. It said with keeper level sky. And that's right there, keeper level sky. We are so beyond keeper level sky right now. Did it not say that? Did I make a mistake? No, it had to be with music? But it brings its own music, which is probably important. So this is the Omni Sky. It's probably the wrong skill. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. And she says, cleaned ideas. No. Maybe it's not. I should have swapped out a whole bunch of skills looking for more. There's no need to press the button. There's the wind in waiting. It had to be on furred feathers. Okay, find more. The wind in waiting. What are you? Secure the wind's promise from the sky. Right. Azarine Fife. 10 sky plus wood scraps equals Nazarene Fife. Strong sky tool. Plus 15 sky. Sky. Furs. Feathers. Wind in waiting. But we are not going to just wait for that, right? We're going to check for others. Not you. Certainly not you. Yeah, wind in waiting off sky stories. That makes a lot of sense. Watchman's Paradoxes is not really doing anything. See rosy essence drip from the air. Apply the formula to light. Line the shadows through a glass and gather a lantern. Should probably try to check that down at some point. What's a rosy essence? There's strings and songs. Alright, wind in waiting, necessary. Meanwhile, I probably shouldn't have put the Newman in because, you know, I just have to go get it again. So, in other news, right? Watchman's Paradoxes, and then some Faust. Yeah, just see what comes out, right? I should very much just... What we got here? Notes on bindings. Bindings of restless spirits. Don't I have you already? What do you want? It's only 3. Yeah, sure, whatever. I will buy you. Because money has to do something, right? Right, good. I'm gonna smack my head if I make the Leathy and it just tells me what to do with it. It's all because I don't read enough. Alright, we made it. The wind is still. Wind in waiting. Bosk and birdsong trainer. Persistent Bosk birdsong trainer. Just what happened to the Dedumos? Did it go away? Was it used up? Oh, that sucks. I should have kept it out of there. Alright, so yeah, it'll just get used up. I don't want to do that. So once again, back to the Sky Newman. Made solid progress here, understanding a bit more of the game, but not really headed towards winning the game right now. There's one thing I want to track down here, which I totally will. Good. We have a book, which we immediately throw outside the house, in rage, of course. And it goes on the unread shelf. Do we have the Newman yet? That old music. So here we are. Yeah, right here, exactly right here. That old music, and this Faust, and paradoxes. Candle? Alright, we'll wait for it tomorrow. We get a bit stronger Faust. Alright, everything is good. Put a candle in, put in better Faust, thicker Auroral. That's the rosy liquid. See rosy essence dripped from the air. And right here, line shadows through a glass, gather a lantern liquid. This really should apply mirror just how it is. What more? So I was going to look and see if I could use the Watchman's paradoxes. Not here. I need to add glass. And if I'm not mistaken, that is extremely difficult to do, and perhaps the only place to do it is the forge right there. It's right here, glass. There isn't a lot of glass in the world. Where's my glasses? Right there. And that's a light. That's interesting. So I can put that there and add. I should have paid attention to that a long time ago, eh? But we can say that about so many things. We'll throw the wind and waiting in there. Should you not? Oh wait, I'm supposed to be adding in lantern. So the wind and waiting is not who I want. I want to get the lantern. Lantern Newman. Thankfully, this gives me new Moon and Nectar, which is where I'm headed next for my last trip before I call it off for the night. Right. Forward, everyone who can play on slow speed. So I kind of want to bottle the storm in one of these persistent memories. Alright, the Great Counterfeit. And then we head over there, and we shove in spectacles. Then we shove in Faust. Do I have better Faust? I do. Maybe I didn't need that Newman. And skill, the Watchman. Ichor, Vitreous. And that's right there, right? Ichor, Auroral. Ichor, Vitreous. The two things undiscovered are probably the great inks that come from there. Porphyryne and the Zolt. Alright, time to craft some Leathy. We want to go to a Nectar bench. up that and that. And we want to make some Leathy. Grab a drink. Hopefully it will tell me exactly what to do. And I'll try to read this time, right? Craft Leathy. Okay. And now we're going to go get the Newman again, because we're going to make the moth version of Leathy immediately after this. And see if it has a different text when it is prepared. I doubt it is, though. It'll probably be the same. I'd be so happy / frustrated if it just tells me what to do right now. I mean, I surely need it, but having it be there under my nose this entire time. With keeper level nectar, not moon. It was right there. It was always right there. The entire time it was right there. When you craft Leathy, it tells you what to do. With keeper level nectar, not moon. Leathy is the precursor to making Marakat. So I have to put in all sorts of nectar but no moon, which means you cannot use this Newman. Alright. So here we've got the nectar. In fact, it gives us 7. We can get to 8 with one more. Leathy goes right there. It gets us to 9. We'll be at 10. Put the Periost in, right? And then just get a memory. But if I put this in, it has Lantern. That doesn't count. So just go get a normal, just a normal, be normal nectar memory. If this actually works, I am going to just play the game and be happy that I have learned something. That's what I'm going to do. I am going to be happy. But I learn to play the game a little more every time this comes up. But what? This would be Marakat, right? Probably. Where did I put the Periost? Right there. It didn't make the noise. I don't like it when it doesn't make the noise. So Leathy but no Lantern. It knows the Newman can make it. This has already been I have very serious questions about when this would be useful. Like keeper level nectar to make Marakat. That's all used up. Like once again, here we have keeper level nectar. Oh, it said no moon. Not Lantern, no moon. So I can't use the Periost. No moon. Where are my animals? You're all natural things, right? Where are my turtles? Their scale. Bring me my turtles. No. Where can I find... Can't use the Newman. Maybe work up Vigor and Victor nectar memories. Seems like a good idea. I can't use the Eternal Periost either. So my normal sources of nectar don't work out. Yeah, that's not what I need. There's something. I gotta put my flute somewhere. Flute goes in the music room. There's no place to store anything there. Even something completely appropriate. There, the flute's in my room. The pears. The Newman pears. Okay, let's just check here. Nectar. Alright, so the Newman pears are a source. The Sacrament Malachite is a source. Leathy is a source. So I should be able to do this. Maybe here? No. St. Tentrito? No, the moth. That's where I go, right? And Leathy. Yeah. And then health. Then the earth sign. It still doesn't do it. It says not moon. Put nectar in, not moon. What am I doing wrong? I guess the rights of the roots just isn't what you use here. But question is, what is then? Coil and chasm, drums and dances. That's silly. This doesn't have a space for it. So I want to say it's got to be inks of containment, right? But how am I going to make that? Alright, let's make some more Leathy. Go over to a moon bench. That's the Skolevskoski. And we're gonna make Mooney Skill. That's Fat, right? No, that's Trist. And then there's a Mooney Skill. No Leathy here though. Inks of containment. Leathy. There, we got 10 moon. Now we go over here and get a drink. We're gonna read this time. Brew Leathy. Now we're gonna read. I swear we're gonna actually read this time. Okay. Good. With keeper level nectar, not moon, Leathy is precursor to the great ink Marakat. Do I just not have the correct skill with keeper level nectar? Not moon. Is that with inks of containment? Does this make any sense whatsoever? Leathy has to go in. There's keeper level nectar, and I have no moon. Like, this doesn't make sense. Something doesn't make sense here. It has to be the wrong skill. But there's almost always multiple ways to do things. So what am I not understanding? That's full up anyway. Well, I started with Leathy, and now I came back to Leathy. The Inks of Containment has moon in it anyway. Is it broken? Like, I have significant concerns that the recipe is broken. Because it appears that I'm doing it correctly. And the game tells me it's correct. However, it isn't working. What is going on here? Soul writes the roots. I mean, it's obvious that this will work, right? One of these is for leveling up the name day riddle, and one of these is for making Marakat. Huh. Scholar plus beverage creates Leathy. This doesn't go there. Can it only be done here? But that's no. I made some other places before. I am quite annoyed at this, honestly. There, look at us. Great Sacrament Malachite. That's just Leathy. It says keeper level nectar, not moon. This is keeper level nectar with Leathy. Does it have to be the lees? Because that would be, I mean, wouldn't be the strangest thing I've seen in this game. I'm not even sure how to make the Leathy leaves. What is this? Dark Aftermath, just a material, right? So it goes up to the Alchemist bench? No. So the Skolepsky bench? No. Nocturnary. Chrysalis, doesn't take it. Dark Aftermath of a Dark Drink. It's just a material. I can put it in the forge, right? No. Can't even put it in the forge. I am at a complete loss. The only thing that makes sense is that I don't have the skill required. Like I'm missing something. It doesn't look like Leathy leaves go anywhere. Like go nowhere. It's a material. Something to become something if I put it in something. What does that even mean? Should I just consider this? I have more hanging around, right? No bench can handle it. Not even the benches that handle just about everything. Oh, I keep forgetting this one exists. Yeah, even these really wild ones don't want to deal with it. Is this for reading tea leaves? Probably is for reading tea leaves, right? Analyze. Nothing will be different. Well, we have found nothing. We have learned absolutely nothing. Like, can Marakat be only made, like, during Numa or something? I am very much just kind of pinned down by my own ignorance. I have to be missing a skill, right? A whole skill that is necessary here. Maybe start reading green books, hoping to get the skill I need. I mean, it's the only thing that makes sense to me right now. Like, this should be working right now, and it's not. And the fact it isn't is distressing to me. Yeah. Undiscovered. That's the level up of the Hive's Lament. I should go do that. And to listen to the weeping of the Carapace Cross. Like, is this what I need? I need to level this up one more time? Is that what's holding me back? If I go get the Newman, it won't. Right, with this. No, I'm one short. So level up herbs and infusions, maybe? That seems, I mean, okay. It seems okay. The right to the roots, I'm missing something. It seems so right that it would make Leathy, Marakat. But it's not. Alright. I'm going to proceed on the assumption that the only thing missing is the skill. I just don't have the skill. So, let's look for green books I can't read. Can't read Kennewick, unfortunately. See if I can find a couple green books. In the meantime, decorate the cocoon. We'll be back, right? Chrysalis. Alright, so we've learned a lot about making trainers today, especially sky. The sky things we summoned were huge. However, they were not what we needed. So, I don't have a lot of green books, do I? That's the wrong color. That's the wrong color. This could be a problem, eh? I'm out of green books. Maybe I can find a way to level up herbs and infusions. I never noticed how good these candles were. Or maybe not good, but widely applicable. Fortunately, I can't read these books again. That would be very nice. I don't think I have a single green book. Like, I can't get a single nectar skill. Here I was talking about how you never run out of books. Oh, look at this. I have run out of books. And the only one I have left is in a language I don't know, so I'm just gonna have to wait. I suppose I could go look and go find a heart memory. There's plenty of heart stuff around. Right now, like right here, the book I just bought. 2 wounds, 1 heart. Kill Shimmy. Try to level that up. Yeah, just kind of blocked. And confused. So what should I do? It looks like the Leathy recipe is, like, I have to have the wrong skill. Everything else tells me that I'm on the dead right path. Use nectar, not moon. So nectar with the exclusion of moon, I guess. That's how I'm reading that. Because again, maybe it has to be done here. I throw in Leathy. I don't know what to do with the Leathy leaves. Maybe brew them? Take them to a fire? Not really renouncing here. No need. Not planning on birding them. Not usually where I go to brew tea. Can I brew leaves with Leathy? It's not how the game works, though. It's only 12, unfortunately. This only takes flour or bone. And the phosphorus and scrapings don't do it. And I'm not going to find a 3 nectar plant. A 3 nectar flower, rather. Maybe it has to be added to Ugal ink. I'm not sure that is a wise thing to say. I guess the only place to do that is over here, right? That doesn't make sense either, because that's not how the game is. I just let it snap all the way back. There's another one down here. And again, it snapped all the way back. Then the Leathy, the soul, the skill, and the memory isn't enough. I'm a long way off being able to level up that health again. That gives enough, but it doesn't trigger. Well, I don't know. I am completely stumped. The obvious thing seems to not work, and the thing that I'm told to do also seems to not work. The only thin wedge of hope I have is that herbs and infusions is too low. And maybe this is the skill I need, even though Rights of the Roots looks like exactly what I need. Alright. Let's try this one more time. It's gonna eat at me. It really is. Alright, so we put Deep Mandaic, put Arabin. I wonder if it can only be done at certain times. I feel like the game should tell you that. Maybe I should not have done that. Maybe I should keep the moon out of it. Craft Leathy. Let's do it. There we go. Right to the roof at the scholar level makes Leathy. If I put anything else in, this also makes Leathy. So it definitely should, right? Right to the root, a scar level, nectar plus beverage creates Leathy. Now we go get the Newman one more time. Good, good, good. Oh, this is almost going to be a 3-hour video. This gameplay session is going on a long time. I've discovered some things, but ultimate success is eluding me. Click, we made Leathy. With Keeper level network, not Moon. Leathy is a precursor to the great ink Marakat And Marakat is what I need. Alright, so we just do it again, right? And then the health. See, I've polluted it with this Newman. It adds moon. This shouldn't even take a memory, right? No, here, we go here. The Leathy, the pears, no, this, and then that, and then that, and then this. No, it just does way too much. And this is already 16 level nectar. It's just not doing it. It's just not doing it. Alright. Maybe it requires moon? But that's... Writes the roots plus moon? But it already explicitly said not moon. I don't know. I am 100% lost at this point, and I need to sit and think about this. Because, like, the goal is clearly in sight. It says this is how you make Marakat, and I need to make Marakat. So, what do I do now? Leathy is the precursor to it, and to follow the clear pattern of everything else, I would just have to click that button and then it would pop out, but it's not popping out, so I don't know. I have to figure something out. Alright, so I'm going to stop this and tomorrow I go again. Alright, bye-bye. Bye-bye.